It seemed like he focused on me, and Lamont Roach is focused on him. I think I'm going to go put my bet in on Lamont Roach.
Yeah. And you look at Lamont Roach, though. I mean, if you look at his skill, he's not really a pushover. He's a really good fighter. You know, he's a fighter that you can't overlook.
Why you keep bringing up Shakur? He's mad fighters out here. I'm fighting Shakur. I'm fighting Lamont. You keep bringing up Shakur.
Who would you say is more accomplished in the sport, Lamont Roach or Shakur Stevenson?
Accomplished in the sport? What you a Shakur fan or some shit?
No, I said Lamont Roach or Shakur Stevenson.
Why you keep bringing up Shakur? He's mad fighters out here. I'm fighting.
Shakur Stevenson has issued a warning to Tank Davis ahead of his fight with Lamont Roach. Stevenson tweeted, "Stay focused, Lamont," ready to tap that chin, suggesting Roach could be a real threat. This adds fuel to the ongoing rivalry between Stevenson and Davis in the boxing world. During a press conference promoting the upcoming fight between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach, tensions escalated when a reporter mentioned Shakur Stevenson. Davis, visibly agitated, responded sharply, emphasizing that his focus was solely on Roach and that questions about Stevenson were inappropriate in this context.
I'm fighting Lamont. You keep bringing up Shakur. Get out of here. You from New Jersey or something?
No, I'm from here, from D.C.
Yeah, what's the problem? That's probably why. I will fuck Shakur up and that nigga.
Shakur Stevenson has addressed frequent comparisons between himself and Gervonta Davis by highlighting the distinctiveness of their fighting styles. He acknowledges that while both are exceptional athletes, their abilities differ, making each unique in the boxing world.
Tank is the face of boxing, and he get a lot of knockouts that people kind of making it like, if you ain't doing what Tank doing, then they gonna say it's boring. You feel like it's because of how his style is that they kind of putting that on you, like wanting you to do that?
People is blessed with different abilities. He's blessed with a God-given ability that he crack you, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna go down. That's his ability.
Yeah.
I'm blessed with God-given eyes. A lot of people don't understand how good my eyes is. I can see really good. Like punches come my way, I know how to get away from them.
Right.
At any given time. Our abilities are just different, so they probably are judging me from the scale of him, but at the end of the day, he's a great fighter. He's a special fighter. Yeah. I'm special in my own right.
Interview, Shakur Stevenson expressed a nuanced view of Gervonta Davis, stating, "I got respect for his game, not for his person. He is a clown." This remark delineates Stevenson's admiration for Davis's boxing prowess, while criticizing his demeanor outside the ring. Such comments intensify the personal rivalry between the two fighters, suggesting that any future encounter would be fueled by both professional competitiveness and personal animosity.
You said that you're putting your money on Lamont Roach. But if Tank gets the victory, is that the obvious fight that's going to be next?
Yeah, it's the two best fighters in boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis is a hell of a fighter. I keep telling you, he got great skills. But I'm better than him. I'm better than him at hit and don't be hit, and he can't beat me.
Was it a bit frustrating tonight with Padley just not being willing to play ball?
Nah, it ain't frustrating. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do. He was supposed to come in here, give it his all, make sure that he make it to the 12th round. That's what he was trying to do. So I succeeded at my job, and he tried to do his job.
I imagine that Tank was tweeting LOL because it took you so long to get rid of him, but you didn't prepare for him. Did you have any idea how he was going to fight or what his style would be before the first bell rang?
Nah, I actually really ain't watching that much, but once again, Tank's style, he's a power puncher. He's a guy that's trying to knock you out. I'm a guy that's trying to break you down, pick you apart, win. If the knockout comes, it comes. So on two different styles, but I'm better than him at the art of boxing.
And obviously, you and Tank have your disses here and there, but you kind of alluded to it a couple of seconds ago. Is there deep down respect for each other?
I got respect for his game. I don't got respect for the person. I think he's a clown.
Okay, last one.
Turkey got all the money, so put the biggest fight on. I mean, let's negotiate. I think both of us can make a lot of money, and I'm ready to make it happen.
All right, thanks, guys.
Roach has made a bold statement by challenging all top contenders in the 135 bits division, specifically calling out Shakur Stevenson. Roach's challenge indicates his ambition to establish himself among the elite in the lightweight category. By directly addressing Stevenson, Roach aims to position himself for high-profile bouts that could elevate his standing and provide opportunities to showcase his skills against the division's best.
Who you looking to fight next after this fight? Like, Tank over, win, lose, draw, whatever. Who you want to do? fight you and Shakur. I think people in the comments that actually want that fight, are they? Yeah, it's a great fight.
Roach has confidently described himself as the total package, asserting that he possesses a comprehensive skill set necessary for success in the ring. Additionally, Roach speculated that Gervonta Davis occasionally harbors self-doubt, the psychological edge he believes could be advantageous in their upcoming fight.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubted himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm assured.
When he talked about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about that.
Roach has expressed unwavering confidence in Lamont's ability to defeat Gervonta Davis, drawing from first-hand experience observing his brother's dedication and performance in training. Jordan believes that Lamont possesses the near attributes to overcome Davis.
So, speaking of Big Bro, man, he's got a big fight coming up March 1st, man. Barclays Center, Brooklyn. I will be in the house against Tank Davis, man. How excited are you for that fight?
I'm excited to, be brothers with the new face of boxing. So I'm very excited.
So obviously you see little Big Bro coming out with the upset. A lot of people are going to pick Tank going into that fight, but how do you see that playing out?
I see my brother walking out victorious. So there's no doubt. Not because it's my brother, but because I've seen him in
the outcome of the Davis versus Roach fight, some analysts suggests that Gervonta Davis will secure a knockout victory in the 7th round, followed by his signature backflip celebration. This projection aligns with Davis's established pattern of mid-fight stoppages and flamboyant post-fight displays, reinforcing his reputation for combining athletic excellence with showmanship.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's going to go. Tank going to be losing the first 3 rounds. Then he's going to download the data. Then he's going to knock this dude out in round 7 or 8. Then he's going to do the backflip. Then Jim Gray's going to get in the ring, or Caleb Plant's wife, and say, who do you want next? And Tank's going to say, I want all those guys. And they're going to go to the press conference, and Elliot Setback's going to say, who do you want next? He say, I want all the guys. This is a pretty much Tank's.
Teofimo Lopez has weighed in on the discussion, stating that Tank Davis will defeat Lamont Roach. He believes Tank's power and skill set will be too much for Roach to handle.
Do not buy Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Don't spend y'all money. Don't give a dime towards it. This is crap. This is crap, and this is who y'all call the face of boxing. We could have won at many other fighters who would have gave him a challenge. This dude ain't got no skills. I'm watching him versus Ray Perez right now. This dude ain't got no skills to beat Tank. This dude ain't got no skills to beat Tank. He lost to Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring ain't have enough skill set to do nothing to Shakur Stevenson. I'm not taking nothing away from Lamont Roach. Y'all don't buy this fight. Don't give him no credit. Nothing. He'll never be unified, never be undisputed. He's just there for the money. He should never go in the Boxing Hall of Fame doing this. He's no different than Canelo Alvarez. He's a bomb. He's a bomb.
Impressive skills and accomplishments, a lack of widespread public recognition has led some to underestimate his potential against high-profile opponents like Gervonta Davis. This underestimation may stem from limited media exposure or fewer marquee fights, resulting in a perception that doesn't fully acknowledge Roach's capabilities.
To be in that position as the 1-2 boxing, number 1, number 2, I should say, he's in the position where he can call a shot. Yeah. And if you look at Lamont Roach, though, I mean, look at his skill. He's not really a pushover. He's a really good fighter. He's a fighter that you can't overlook. He has great skills.
And has expressed a strong desire to face Davis, citing respect for Davis' skills and suggesting that their matchup could be historic. Stevenson's ambition reflects his confidence in his own abilities and his belief that a fight with Davis would not only test his prowess but also captivate the boxing world, potentially becoming one of the most significant bouts in recent history.
If there's a gun in your head, when are we going to see the Shakur Tanks, the Shakur Devin, the Devin Tanks?
There's only one fight that is really
For one?
Like, if we were like gonna be for real about it, like,
keep it honest.
like, my opinion,
Yeah.
because we talking about like skill and like boxing, like all around boxing, right?
Yeah.
Because we ain't talking about somebody that just got a good jab or what.
Yeah.
We talking about like all around.
Do everything.
Yeah, boxing.
Yeah.
Me and Tank the biggest fight.
That's the one.
It's the biggest fight in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be the biggest boxing fight in the world when it happens.
Y'all, what you think? Like 147, 140?
Nah, hell no.
135?
It could be 35, 40. I don't know. I can see it happening not too far in the future.
Really?
Yeah. I think Tank will sign that contract. And I'm going to sign a contract too. So it's
like, you don't get it on.
The clash between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis is being heralded as a monumental event in the lightweight division. Both fighters, possessing undefeated records and distinctive styles, bring a combination of technical skill and knockout power that promises an electrifying contest. Such a bout would not only unify titles, but also solidify the winner's legacy in boxing history.
Fuck no. I ain't never been knocked down a day in my life. I ain't never really been like hurt in no fight. Like, far as, because people took when I said this wrong. Like, I got hit with a body shot before that I felt. They could, like, you want to call that hurt. I'm talking about like somebody hit you in the chin with, like, people say you chinny and all that kind of stuff. You ain't got no chin. I never like felt nothing, no chin shot where I was buzzed or hurt or nothing like that in no fight that I had. So, in sparring, fight, anything. Nah.
Boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult shared his thoughts on the upcoming fights, stating that Tank Davis should have no problem defeating Lamont Roach. However, he acknowledged that if Tank were to face Shakur Stevenson, it would be a much tougher challenge. He emphasized that Shakur's technical skills could give Tank serious problems in the ring.
Do you think Tank be ducking fight?
Nah, I don't think so.
Don't let him get you in, like.
Nah, like, real shit. I just
question. I've been hearing stuff like this.
It's a lot of like men in this sport that, you know what I'm saying, they get in there. So I wouldn't necessarily deem a lot of men scared of another man. But because there's a lot of shit come with it. It's like, I think the business. Sometimes the business don't line up. Sometimes people do price themselves out of fights. Like, actual crazy number, you know they're not gonna give it to you. And be like, oh well, we're trying to make the fight, but they didn't give us
some money.
Come on, bro, you're not gonna get that. So you're not gonna get that money no way, like that, and stuff like that. But I don't necessarily think he's ducking. I think if the cards lined up right, I think that he'll be able to fight the people that want to fight.
When you beat him, who would you want to fight next?
I want to be able to defend both titles because I'm a champion at 130. So I want to be able to defend at 35 and 30. So whatever is more appealing and what I want to do. So maybe I fight a champion at 35 and just available. But I got smoked with somebody at 130 or a couple people at 130. I want to be undisputed.
Okay.
I want to win those belts. But I still want to fight at 35 and obviously the bigger names are at 35. I want to fight